some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
And the Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestions. They're coaching, cornerback, auto flip defensive, RPO red, tackling options, auto flip, cornerback, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Spread.
They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Thanks to conference realignment, we have more of these fun, fresh matchups like Penn State, USC, locking horns more often now than ever. You gotta think SC is going to be looking for a little revenge as they were victims to the Tyler Warren show that took place last year.
I'm about to say, they're going to cover the tight end, hopefully. He had 17 catches in that ball game, and he was the only one really on offense. They kept moving the ball down the field. Look forward to seeing a new matchup with Jim Knowles now as the defensive coordinator for Penn State. This will be a great matchup.
I think USC's defense was caught off guard by all the creativity, the different formations and shifts and the places that Tyler Warren was lining up. They've had that film to watch to get ready for this game, so I expect USC's defense to be locked and loaded and ready to play a lot better than they did last year.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Lane. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all some.
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Say what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Straka. Touchdown, Southern Cal! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
There are 6 categories.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at to 24.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have belt options. Inside zone is selected.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Clear.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Give to the running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And around.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They run the reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
That's caught. It's Singleton. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Short cross.
To the air. It's Aller. And his throw is incomplete.
Entering play clock drive.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Pena. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stint, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Short cross. Short cross. Zig.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Dinkins. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Running to the left. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 45 options. Cover 2 invert is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter.
Double. Man zone. Cover 2 man.
So first down here as they go back to work.
Give cushion.
Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Cover 3 zone. There are 3
the first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Man blitz, zone blitz, overload, free sky press.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6.
Entering play call.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Ivy. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
There are 13 branch return. Empty and slot cross. Empty and excellent spot.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Aller. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch, it's Pena. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw for it. That's reeled in, it's Ross. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Empty and slot girls.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese. He took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Dropping back, it's Aller. Makes the grab, it's Pena. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Trying play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Man 3, cover 2 man.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Cover 2 man.
What you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Here comes the heat. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
Entering play call.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Cover 2 man is selected. Man 3G. Cover 2 man. Cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2. Man 3. Cover 2 man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Concept, play action, error 2, double screen, error 4, PHP split screen.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Fires to the right. It's complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air on 1st down. He makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if you get the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 2, keep zone.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Grab over the middle, it's Lemon. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Sanders. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Entering play call.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. grab near the marker. It's Sanders. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Entering play call. Cover 4 Pons.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
You have 46 options. Play height, errors, from coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Right is selected.
And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
All the bounces going the kicker's way right here. That was just at about the extent of his distance for a field goal, and the crossbar helped him out, putting 3 up on the board.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering base models, college kick return. Normal.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Error 13 categories. Error. Slot fade H wheel. YMTN mentions. YMTN's mesh stick. Shot Y off. Bench squat.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Sluggo. Sluggo.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance to call.
13 Entering. Attention pop-up. You have lost your connection to PlayStation Network and thus lost your connection to the EA servers. You will be unable to access any. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected. You have 3 options. Continue is selected. Load, accept, invite. Entering selected dynasty to play screen. Kaya the program Mafia Bros CFL Dynasty online save Mike Jones. Entering weekly event summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering searching pop-up searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. Notification. Notification, IDSLUNARRTTV has joined the lobby. Home team selectionist. Note, ready. 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 Home team selection is Trojans.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ivy. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
Player, there are 8 formation. There are inside zone. Inside zone. Right.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the run, it's Allen. He has the first and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Category. Levels.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Slide go. Slide go.
Softened him up with the run. Now to throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
Coaching, corner, coach suggestions, error 6 formation, error 6 category, goal line, nickel, free, Tampa 2. Spread.
Looking for a gap, it's Sanders. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Cover 3
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front, and if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making it work.
Cover 3, Nicholson 2. One double, cover 2 invert. Cover 4 drop field. Cover 2 invert.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust.
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
You've got to do a better job with your decision-making quarterback. I love the individual effort, escaping when things break down. Now you're trying to find someone open downfield on the scramble drill, but no one's there. Just throw it away. Take the incompletion, live to play another day. But now, because you ran out of bounds, you've lost 3 yards.
Off the RPO, complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
To the forcing Tampa 2. Formation, their concept, there are 6 play type, there are man coverage, man zone, cover 2 man, cover 2 man.
The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on third and short.
Spread.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown USC! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ivy. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return.
Categories, you have 22 options.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Allard. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Back to throw, it's Allard. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
That's one of those where you breathed a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Man blitz, City bench blitz.
First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Give cushion.
Reads it, fires complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Categories, you have 32 options. Inch 0 blitz is selected.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Entering plate, double bracket. Cover one hole. One double slot. Man zone.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second
cushion.
down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert this off.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it, linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
Outside zone.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Using his legs, it's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulders of those 5 offensive linemen.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Aller. Got it in the middle, it's Saunders. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Finds his man, it's Saunders. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Cover 2 invert.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
There are 6 categories.
And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Allard. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer than they were able to get the sack.
Wide returning mesh. WR smash. Double fist. X crop dagger.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Short cross. Short cross.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that top hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
He'll try to feel the butt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Coverage third, man zone. Man free, cover to man, cover to man.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hard-hitting tackle.
Entering play call.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy steps. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Picks up the 1st down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Entering play call. Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected. Return to hub is selected. Entering concede game pop-up. Are you sure you want to concede? Yes. Exit to menu. Entering Dynasty Hub. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to? Recruiting is selected. You have 5. Entering overview screen. Entering warning pop. Yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering. Yes. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected. You have 4. Load accept invite. Entering selected Dynasty to Mafia Bro CFL Dynasty Online Save Mike Jones. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering warning. Yes. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected.